Hi friends, welcome back. In today's video, let us clear the confusion between the terms hyponyms, homophones, and also among all these terms such as homonyms, homographs, polysemy. So let's get started. So let's understand what semantics mean. Semantics is a study of meaning of words, phrases, and sentences. So the above said terms come under the category semantics. Hyponyms, homophones, homonyms, homographs, and polysemy. So what are hyponyms? Hyponyms are the words which show relationship between two words in which the meaning of one of the words includes the meaning of another word. Let's understand with the help of an example. For example, if I take the word flower, then we know the examples of flowers are rose, lily, jasmine, sunflower, etc. So all these come under the category of flower, which is called as superordinate, and these examples such as rose, lily, jasmine, etc. are called as hyponyms of flower because they all come under the category of the flower, or they satisfy the properties of a flower, such as they have petals, okay, they have a stem, okay. Then these respective flowers are called as co-hyponyms. That means we can say they are friends. Okay, rose, lily, jasmine, sunflower, all are friends, so they all are called as co-hyponyms. Next example is furniture. So table, chair, bed, sofa, all these are examples of furniture, or they all come under the category of furniture, which is superordinate, and hyponyms are table, chair, bed, and sofa, and co-hyponyms are, for example, under the category of table we have study table, dining table, etc. And for chair we have dining chair or the relaxing sort of chair. So these are examples for co-hyponyms. There are some other examples such as fruits. Under the category of fruits we have apple, banana, mango, orange. So all these are hyponyms. Okay, if you have some other variants of apple, Indian apple or Kashmir apple, they are called as co-hyponyms. Next, what are homophones? The words which have same pronunciation but different spellings and meanings. For example, check. We have CHECK and CHEQUE. So what is check? CHECK. It's just a tick mark. If we make a catalog of items and one by one if we go shopping, then we just put a check against the item which we have bought or purchased. So that is check, CHECK. And CHEQUE is nothing but it's a order given to a bank to withdraw certain amount. So these two are examples for homophones. Similarly, flower and flower. Flower, as we know, rose, jasmine, sunflower, and flour, FLOUR. It's a sort of a food item which is used to prepare dishes. For example, gram flour to prepare certain snack items, and wheat flour to prepare chapati or roti. Okay, these two they sound similar. That is, the pronunciation is same, but the spellings and meanings are completely different. Next, diary, DIARY, and dairy, DAIRY. The first one represents a notebook wherein we note down or write all the day-to-day activities or events. Whereas DAIRY, dairy, represents the milk products such as milk, cheese, eggs, etc. Next, LOSE, loose, and LOOSE, loose. So what is the first word? Lose is nothing but opposite of win. So if a person has lost the match, okay, which is the past tense of lose. So losing means we lose the points in a certain match and then we lose the game. Then what is LOOSE? It's the opposite of tight. Here the girl has wore a loose dress, okay, and here this is the correct fit of the dress. She has wore a tight dress. So this is the difference between these two words, which are examples for homophones. Similarly, knight, KNIGHT, means an armored soldier, and NIGHT is nothing but night, opposite of day. Next, peace and peace. PEACE, peace, which is obtained through meditation, and through meditation we get peace of mind. Whereas PIECE is nothing but a small part of something, or a share or small part of something is called as PIECE. Similarly, plain and plain. Plain is a flat surface covered with grass in this example. PLANE is nothing but an airplane. Similarly, quiet is to remain silent, and QUITE, quiet, is an extent of doing something. For example, it has been raining for quite some time. Wrote and wrote. WROTE, wrote, is the past tense form of write, whereas ROTE, wrote, is nothing but to mug up the subject, or to learn by heart, or to memorize, is called as ROTE, wrote or rote learning. Next, sore and sore. SORE, sore, means to have a sore throat in case of any cold, and SOAR, soar, is where the birds fly in the sky without flapping their wings. First they flap their wings and fly, and later they just spread their wings and they soar in the air. Coming to homonyms. Homonyms are the words which have same spelling and pronunciation but different and unrelated meanings. Okay. For example, can. Can represents the ability to do something. She can win the match. She can prepare the dish. And can also represents a container wherein to store liquid or water or oil. Next, ROSE, rose, is an example of flower, and rose also represents it's a past tense form of rise. That means to rise to certain height. Next, watch. Watch is to see something or somebody, or you usually watch TV. Okay, whereas another meaning for watch is something which shows time. Okay, next one, nail. Nail is nothing but a metal which has a round head and a sharp edge, wherein we use it to stick something on the wall, and we hit the nail with the help of the hammer to place something on the wall. And another example for nail is the human nails or the fingernails. Next, fly. Fly is nothing but a verb wherein birds fly in the sky, and another usage of fly is the insect, a house fly. Okay, these are examples of homonyms wherein the spelling is same and the pronunciation is also same, but the meanings are completely different. Let's see some more examples. Ruler. Ruler is nothing but a scale which is used to measure things, or which we use in mathematics to draw straight lines, or to measure the length in terms of centimeters or millimeters. Whereas ruler is someone who rules the country, a king. Next, tie. Tie is nothing but which we wear around the collar in case of a school uniform or a suit, a formal suit. And another usage of the word tie is to tie something with a rope, to make a knot with a rope. Next, sink is something wherein we wash hands or wash utensils in the kitchen, and sink is also used to represent an object which is about to sink in water, or which sinks in water, or which goes deep inside the water. Next word is bat. One example of bat is the winged mammal here, and another example is the cricket bat. Letter. Letter is a sheet of paper wherein we write some content and then post it to somebody. It's a form of a communication. And another example for letter is the alphabets, the English alphabets. So we can observe here the spellings of all these words are same, pronunciation is same, but the usage is completely different and meanings are completely in contrast with each other. Palm. Palm represents palm tree, and another usage of palm is the palm, which is a part of the hand. Next, let's discuss about the topic polysemy. Polysemy are the words, or it represents, or it discusses about the words which have different but related meanings. Okay, here in this concept the meanings are some relation, or for example, the word cap. We use cap to cover our head to either protect us from the sun or rainfall. It is also used to limit the size of the population. This word is also used to represent the size limitation of the population. Example, for example, the second example is head. Head represents the head of the body. That means it is a very important part of the body. Next, head of the family or head of an organization. That means that particular person is very important or plays a pivotal role in the organization. It represents the importance. Similarly, crane. Crane is a type of bird which has a long neck. Okay, and crane is also a construction equipment. Okay, which lowers to pick up the things or heavy metals from the ground. Next word, light is something which is not heavy, or a non-heavy object such as a feather, as in this example. Also, light represents something which a bulb or a sun gives out, the sunlight or the light from the tube light or bulb. Some other examples are face. Face is nothing but the front of the human head. and also we